You are not your past. You are who you decide to become right here, right now. That's the great thing about this country. That's the great thing about this community. You get to decide. You know, I came to Canada in 2001 from my native South Africa. Now, in South Africa, I did well. But when I arrived in Canada at the age of 40, no one cared that I was a rock star in Africa. And you know what I did? Within 6 months of landing in Canada, I bought a big house in a very fancy neighborhood in Toronto. I put everything I had into this house. And you know why I bought the house? Because my wife wanted the house. And I had enough money to live for 3 months. After we put the deposit down, I had enough money to live for 3 months, but I didn't have a job. I didn't know anyone. And I bought the best house I could find in the best neighborhood. And I had 3 months, after which, if I didn't make it big time, they would come and take my house away. And that was never going to happen. It was never going to happen. So when I hear children talk about being in a hurry versus urgency, I was in a hurry. I had to make it happen. And so I went out there and I said, look, I'm from Africa. I'm going to bring you a point of view from another part of the world. I've worked with Nelson Mandela. I was part of the shift from a dictatorship to a democracy in Africa. I will bring you that perspective that no Canadian can bring you, no American can bring you. It's the fact that I'm not from here, which is why you should hire me. And no one listened to me. Then let me tell you a story. I was at an association event, and I met someone from a consulting company called Deloitte. And this individual was actually an American, not a Canadian. And I told this individual my story. And you know what this individual said to me? He said, Mike, if you can promise me that we will be the very first company to hear you in America, we'll hire you right here, right now. Name your fee. So I thought, well, let me just throw out the biggest number. I said 20,000 US. And this is back in 2001, because I'd read that Tony Robbins charged $250,000. So I thought I'll go in at less than 1/10 of his fee. And he said, fine, just send us a contract. And because I spoke to Deloitte in the United States in front of 700 tax partners, all of a sudden now, everybody wanted to hire me because I spoke to the folks at Deloitte. So like that, I went from being a guy who was scared of the bank coming to take his house away to someone who was on his way because I made the decision and because I wanted to stay married.